In a quiet village nestled by green hills, a young girl named Ella discovers an old, glittering map. The map leads to Fairyland, a place her grandmother often told stories about, filled with magical creatures, shimmering rivers, and golden gardens. Excited and curious, Ella decides to follow the path shown. As she sets off, she feels a warm glow surrounding her, almost like she's already in the Enchanted land. Step by step, Ella gets closer to the grand adventure waiting beyond the towering trees. Her heart races with the mystery that lies ahead in Fairyland. Ella steps through a thick patch of mist and gasps in awe. Before her lies a vast, glittering river flowing with sparkling blue water that shimmers like 1,000 diamonds. Small fairies flutter around, their wings glowing in different colors, and the air smells of sweet honey and wildflowers. Ella waves at a fairy, and to her surprise, the fairy waves back, smiling warmly. "Welcome, Ella," the fairy says. "You've found us." Ella feels her heart skip a beat. She realizes she's no longer just a girl. She's now a guest in Fairyland. Guided by the friendly fairy named Lyra, Ella walks along the riverbank, where flowers sing and rainbow-colored fish weave through the water. She notices a tall, glistening tree with golden leaves and strange fruits that glow like stars. Lyra explains that these are wish fruits, each holding a magical wish for anyone who needs it. Ella reaches out but stops, realizing that every choice in Fairyland is an adventure of its own. She saves the fruit for later, wondering what other magic awaits in this mysterious, vibrant world. As Ella continues her journey, she arrives at the Crystal Garden. Giant gemstones of every color sprout from the ground, and the sunlight bouncing off them creates a dazzling, colorful display. Among the crystals, she spots a silver butterfly flitting around, leaving trails of sparkling dust. Ella follows it eagerly and finds a small, ancient-looking box nestled between two crystals. "Open it," whispers Lyra. Inside, Ella finds a shimmering necklace, its charm glowing with an unearthly light. Lyra explains, it's the heart of Fairyland. It connects you to all the magic here. Wearing the magical necklace, Ella feels a tingling sensation that fills her with joy and courage. Lyra leads her to the Meadow of Echoing Laughter, where fairies and animals dance in circles. The meadows are dotted with shining pearls, and as Ella steps closer, she hears laughter echoing around her, as if the meadow itself is alive. One pearl floats into her hand, and she giggles as it starts to hum a gentle tune. Lyra tells her, "Every laugh you hear is the joy of Fairyland." Ella twirls and dances, feeling truly a part of this magical world. Ella and Lyra reach a majestic waterfall with water that sparkles like melted gold. Behind the waterfall, a hidden cave calls to her with an inviting glow. Inside, Ella finds walls covered in ancient carvings, each telling stories of brave adventurers and wise fairies. A beautiful golden tiara lies on a stone pedestal in the center of the cave. Lyra smiles, saying, "This belonged to the Fairy Queen. Only those with a pure heart can wear it." As Ella gently places it on her head, she feels the love and wisdom of Fairyland flow through her. With the Fairy Queen's tiara and the magical necklace, Ella feels more powerful and joyful than ever. Lyra brings her to the Lake of Dreams, where the water shows images of dreams and wishes of those who visit. As Ella gazes into the lake, she sees visions of her family and friends, each smiling and happy. She realizes how much she misses them, but also understands that they're with her in spirit, cheering her on. Lyra reassures her, magic is about love and connection. Fairyland is in your heart as long as you believe. Ella hears soft music and follows it to the garden of shining jewels. The garden sparkles with gems of every color, each one reflecting the twinkling starlight from above. Fairies dance around, weaving colorful vines and leaves into crowns and garlands. They place a crown of flowers on Ella's head, and she feels like royalty. As she explores, she finds a sapphire blue staff glowing softly. "This will guide you on your path," Lyra explains. Ella feels a rush of courage, knowing that with her new friends and magical items, she's ready for anything. journey, Ella arrives at the Bridge of Wishes, a bridge made entirely of stardust and silver. She feels the bridge hum beneath her feet as she crosses it. Lyra tells her that each step on the bridge allows one wish to come true. Ella thinks carefully and wishes for the love and magic of Fairyland to always stay with her. With a burst of light, the wish is granted, and Ella feels a gentle warmth in her heart, as if Fairyland has now become part of her forever. It's time for Ella to return, and Lyra leads her back to the path she first entered. Ella hugs her new friend tightly, promising to remember Fairyland always. As she steps out of the enchanting mist, she finds herself back in her village, the magical map tucked safely in her pocket. But now, everything feels different. The world around her sparkles, and she knows Fairyland will always be with her. With a heart full of joy, Ella waves goodbye to the land of fairies, rivers, gardens, and magical treasures, ready for new adventures.